Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the new Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever the fuck you decide to listen to this Billy DeVore. And sitting across from me on the screen is...
What's up? How you doing? It's Lee, Michael, Kimbrel, hanging out in the Zoom universe. Just chilling. How you guys doing, nasty boys and girls out there? You doing okay?
They're not as bad as you. Good God.
Yeah, I'm so tired, man.
I know.
Do I not sound good?
We are both, I think we're both just wiped out, like
I'm pretty wore out.
Physically, emotionally, just drained. And it wasn't like it was a bad week or anything. It's just, I don't know what it is, but I'm with you. Like, I'm just wiped.
Dude, I'm tired, man. Well, I have been working. We'll talk about it a little bit in the week. I've been doing a lot of manual labor lately, which is great, making a little scratch, helping some people out. But you are just tired as fuck. I hurt my damn knee.
Yeah, you did.
I hurt my damn knee yesterday. We lost our fucking game yesterday, which was heartbreaking. And then compounded again by, obviously how the Reds are performing. And we're about to, obviously we'll regale about that. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to come in with no energy, dude. No. I took some fucking drywall straight up the nostrils today, and have just been kind of battling a little sinus action ever since.
Oh, I mean, this is that time of year that's perfect for me, where it's the air's thick and it's catching all that pollen and it's just going straight in my nose. So I'm like tired because of Earth.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Like, I will start talking, and the next thing I know, this ear will just pop and just stop. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Me too. And then, of course, you're just freaked out because of COVID.
Yeah. I'm not really as freaked out over it anymore, but because I'm just like, it's like, I don't want to sound like a dipshit, but I'm like, oh, it's just sinuses, because it's actually just my sinuses.
Yeah, this is about the time of year where this happens to me every fucking year,
Yeah. I'm a dirty, stinky Jew who lives in a river valley. Like, half of it I can control, half of it I can't. So this is what fucking happens.
Well, I'm Fred Durst.
Oh, hell yeah. That's like the third Fred Durst reference I've seen today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. It was so much where I even asked Sweet Cheeks. I was like, hey, is something going on with Fred Durst? Like, I see a lot of memes. She's like, no.
Really?
Yeah. She's just like, no, just Fred Durst exists. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forget that.
He does. Fred Durst does exist. Did you ever fuck with Limp Bizkit?
I mean, of course. Like, not like hardcore, but enough like the stuff that was on EBN or whatever when I was in middle school, and my neighbors would listen to it and my parents.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, me too. Like, I knew that they existed.
And I listened to
much like you just said, Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst exists.
Yeah. There's no more of a conversation aside from the fact that he exists, wears a backward hat, and it's talking about nut, not a biscuit or whatever.
And every now and again, there's that fake rumor that pops up that they're going to play a Sunoco in Dayton.
Oh, yeah. That's the best.
A Sunoco, rather.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let it go. But
a Sunoco, like with the puzzle with all the numbers and everything.
Yeah, that sounds like one of those urban legend sex positions, like a Sunoco.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's like when you try and stick in a lady's butt while she's doing a Sudoku.
There it is. It's like it's a mental game.
Yeah, she's trying to fill boxes while you're trying to fill her box.
Boom.
I know. That's a great joke, and we're both worn thin, so it's just
yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke. Yeah, of course. Like, here we go.
A joke. Yeah, joke. For sure.
Technically, you correct. It is a joke.
Right.
I mean, I would bet on it being a good joke in front of some other people, but
yeah, that's not bad, dude. I'd say it's pretty decent odds. You could probably get some money on that.
I think I could. I really think I could. Look, Major League Baseball is back. All right. And
is it?
It is back. It is back for most of the country. There's some people where they're watching.
Yeah, ask St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis. I mean, everybody else is back now, right? I think we're.
Yeah, we're going.
Except for them. Carlos Martinez going to casino. What an idiot.
Fucking fool.
What a dumbass.
He could have just like not gone to the casino and found a way to bet and like stay in his hotel room. I just wish there was a way.
I wish there was a way, but guess what?
What?
Your chance to bet on Major League Baseball with our exclusive wagering partner, betonline.ag. They got live card games. They got it all. I threw money down this weekend, and guess what? I lost it because I bet on the Reds like Pete.
Yes.
Guess what?
Did you just do it straight up for us to win?
Straight up to win, and then Luis to have 10 or more Ks.
Oh, man. Parlayed those?
Yeah, and guess what?
Oh,
None
that
of
would have
those
been
things happened.
that would have been really fun.
Been really cool. Also, BetOnline has all the odds, futures, and props for you to bet on, like as I just stated, right?
Bang.
Also, tune in as Floyd Can't Read Money Mayweather joins the BetOnline team in a new segment called The Ice is Right, where he talks about his expansive jewelry collection. He'll give you the chance to win some great prizes and bet on the cost of his bling. Visit betonline.ag today and check out all the odds and up-to-date sports news. Don't forget to sign up and take advantage of all the welcome back to sports bonuses. BetOnline, your online wagering experts.
Cha-ching!
Nailed it. You know what? I gotta get one of those reels, those reading reels together, because I could be the voice of radio right now, baby.
That was a good read there.
Feel good about it.
I've liked listening to Tommy Thrall.
I
I'll
do
say
too,
that much.
man.
Speaking of radio voices, I mean, I wish that the Redlegs were, putting him in some more exciting moments so that he could, do what he does. But I like his play-by-play. I like his transition. He just seems like a cheery enough guy.
Yep. Oh, Ronas. Him and Cowboy have a good dynamic too.
Yeah, I like it.
So I mean,
fucking Brantley rules, man.
Yeah, right down Broadway.
I love the Cowboy.
Right in the honey hole. He's the best. I love him. He's a goob. He's just got those southern witticisms, talks about drinking too much Coke and eating ice cream from United Dairy Farmers.
Speaking of honey hole, check it out.
Oh, my guy. You went and did it.
Yeah, I went and saw Chappelle. My lovely girlfriend Morgan bought us tickets. And the reason why I said speaking of honey hole is he was doing a bit about glory holes. And we were sitting in the front row. And I swear to God, Dave Chappelle looked right at me, pointed at me, and goes, you know anything about glory holes there, fella? And I was just like, ha, yes.
Yes, I do.
I do, Dave Chappelle. So it was so awesome, man. It was just fucking so cool.
Well, we talked about it last night, but also who was the surprise guest?
Louis C.K., man. So cool. We were 10 feet away from Chappelle, Michelle Wolf, Mo Amer, and then, the special guest was fucking Louis, man. And he ripped. Of course he did.
What a lineup.
Yeah, it was wild.
I mean, you can't – I mean, with what we talked a little bit about it last night, like how important these shows are. I mean, it's –
Oh, yeah, it's a big deal.
Who would have thought that a cornfield in Yellow Springs, Ohio would be the epicenter of comedy in August of 2020?
I know, man. What the fuck? And epicenter is the right word. I mean, it was so cool just being there, looking around. There's like 200, 250 other people there. Everyone's in masks. Everyone's following the rules. And then just to think of how cool it is, how cool that moment is, how cool that show is, what is happening it is, especially in the scope of COVID and everything. And then no one there has their phone. No one even has their phone. So it's just like 250 people all just completely present right there. Even when you're waiting in line, you can't look at your phone, it's pretty cool.
They put them in a pouch or anything, or is it just?
Most people we just left ours in the car.
That's the move.
But if you bring it up to the gate for whatever reason, they'll put it in a yonder bag. But I just happily kept mine in the car.
Yeah, you're locked
in.
you paid to be in this experience and you're looking so forward to it that like why even bother having
Oh,
any,
yeah.
there's no
Who
reason.
cares?
No.
Oh, man. And it was just so good. First come, first serve seating. We got there early as fuck. Got really good seats. We were like 10 feet, 15 feet away from the stage. Just right there, man.
That's so
Very,
cool.
yeah. I mean, it felt like an event. Got me really excited for our shows up at Go Bananas.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I know. It made me very excited for that. But it's just tucked out in the woods, and Chappelle just went out there, and from the word go, just immediately started crushing. And it was very cool to be there, man. Like you said, just the significance of what it means right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally nothing else going on. There's nowhere else really I mean, I see like Chris Porter's touring and opening up at other clubs and they're moving stuff outside or they're doing it so like really distanced. But I mean, let's think about how many clubs are actually open in the country right now. I can't think of many. I think of like the back door in St. Louis. Are all the Heliums open? Like,
No, I don't think so.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, the Columbus Funny Bone was closed for a while. Then they just reopened, like, just for Chad. And somebody on their staff got it, and now they're closed back down. But, like, they're, like, who knows, man?
That's insane.
Yeah, I think everyone's trying. I thought, it's not necessarily – it's not, like, good to be talking about it on the podcast necessarily, but just this conjecture, there's no fucking telling if those Funny Bones are even going to be able to reopen, man.
I know.
Like those big corporate chains, Heliums are one thing, but I don't know. I don't mean to speak out of turn, but the margins there were just brutal anyway. And they can't, like, they're not going to be able to go outside,
Mm-hmm.
And clubs, yeah.
Well, also this could be the death. This could be the nail in the coffin for just malls in general. And how those clubs are in malls.
Yeah. I mean, every time you go out to those malls, you're walking around and you're just like, I mean, I guess it's like kind of a fun little novelty to be able to go and get these things. But ultimately with Amazon and the internet and everything, how are they fucking surviving? Like these little boutiques and little, I was out there and like there's Bed Bath and Beyond and you just ordered it online and then went and picked it up from the storefront.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's pretty cool, but it's like, what all of this commercial space, what the fuck is going to happen to it, dude?
Right. Like I was talking with Sweet Cheeks because she's getting her MBA and she's taking a class on IT. And one of her things was on curbside pickup and how curbside pickup has increased 207% since the beginning of the pandemic. And they think that curbside pickup's going to stay. I mean, honestly, most of these retail stores are going to be warehouses you're going to be able to walk into.
Yeah, that's essentially it, right? Warehouses.
Yeah, it's just active inventory that you can pick up and buy yourself. So, I mean, and speaking for someone who works for, I mean, we're not, in the grand scheme of things, we're a small league with Cincy shirts, but like, we've adjusted and a lot of it's online and I don't know, man, it's just you have to adjust and a lot of businesses are going to have to continue to do that. I mean, like right now I supported the devil with Bezos and bought a new memory card, a screen protector, and an aux cord for my new camera.
Yeah.
But like I bought my camera at a camera store because I wanted to see it, but their big thing is online. So like,
yeah,
it's just wild. It's wild, man. I don't know.
I know. Where do you draw the line? It's like I'll go to a farmer's market,
Sure.
Or I'll go to Goodwill and I'll buy like secondhand clothing and stuff, and I will absolutely. But I'm not getting a fucking artisan organic television. Right. I don't need a goddamn American-made TV. I will set the dominoes in order for peasants across the earth to ensure that I get I got this fucking TV right here. It's not even big, dude. Check it out.
That's perfect.
It's like a little 32-inch TV. It got sent to my house from God knows where to my house in 2 days.
Damn.
And thank you, overlord of Amazon. It is like you said, it's an evil, but goddamn. I mean, $135 later, I've got a TV with all the apps on it.
Right.
What the fuck? I'm like technologically illiterate. If I can pull it off and like, it just made my life so much better.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I'll buy I'll buy some shirts and stuff from, small independent artists, or, I go to Findlay Market and buy my meat from a butcher. But sometimes I'm like, I need to load the fuck up. I'll go to Sam's.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry,
You do a really good job at supporting artists and stuff, though. You're always buying like, I don't know, merch, whether it's like vinyls or t-shirts or whatever, and you do buy it's great from people.
I mean,
yeah, Vampire Weekend right there. That's money in their pocket.
Yeah. I bought a painting this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I bought a full painting. It's getting delivered tomorrow.
Of who?
I'll show you the picture. It's very cool, but overall, the idea is that it's the Frisch's Big Boy. Hold on, I'm trying to find the picture. There it was. Yep, here it is. It's the Frisch's Big Boy.
Oh, yeah, you sent that in the group.
Yeah, with like a huge big boy with moon mist and his rascal. I mean, like, and I think the version I have, he has like face and knuckle tattoos. So
how big is it?
It's fucking huge. It's like 3 feet by like 2 feet at least.
That's pretty dope.
Gonna take up a lot of real estate, but like it was that. Like I got that, and I got that skateboard coming with the grade 8 on it.
Oh yeah, that's very cool. I've seen that on a couple people's stories. Like that's so dope. The grade 8.
Yeah, a local skate shop, an artist teamed up to make this cool shit. It's just like, see, you can support local, but then sometimes it's like, well, gonna give that Baldy a few bucks so I can get some bullshit in a day.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's all about balance.
That's his whole marketing scheme.
Yeah, and he's just literally stocking everything in giant warehouses across the country, but you can't go in them.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
He's a genius.
There's stores. Yeah, it's not a bad move.
So
did you see somebody is buying up all of the Speedway? 7-Eleven.
Oh, they're making a move.
7-Eleven's making a move and going to replace all the Speedways around here with 7-Elevens.
I'm okay with that. 7-Eleven's rule.
I know, so that's what I've heard, but I don't really know 7-Elevens that well, and I fucking love Speedways, dude.
Look, ages 20 to 25, dinner was at Speedway.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I know, man. I love Speedway.
They have the best roller grill food options in the game.
Ooh, Speedway to go, baby.
Dude, the fucking, what is it, the taquitos, the Twister.
Their corn dogs were good.
The egg rolls aren't, but I still get them every time.
Even though, man, the Speedway roller grill is a Corona casualty, man.
Ugh. I mean, if we never see roller girls again, this could be a good thing for me.
Probably for the best.
Well, because I'll fucking buy one and have it in the house.
Oh, I did not think that's where that was going.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
What else? Oh, Speedway, they have that little they have basically the McRib available year round.
Damn.
It's so
yeah, and it's just like wrapped up in it or whatever.
Yeah, but then you have to use their gross ass microwave to heat it up. And it's like one of those things where it just turns. It doesn't even give you time. It's just like, it just says like 75. And like, you're like, well, I guess I put this in here for a full 75 seconds. But then it actually goes off in 45 seconds.
Yeah, so it's melted. Weird.
Yeah, you have to do like Speedway white trash microwave math. And it's bad.
Yeah, dude. I love the burgers. And you bring it over to the little station and add some jalapenos and some mustard and like doctor it up.
Yeah. Oh.
Then you go get a tasty side.
Dude, and their pizza, not bad. It's a
not bad pizza.
Not bad. It's if you get it fresh, which is a stretch. Yeah. That thin crust it's fine. It's a nice tangy sauce. I am a stan for Speedway to go.
Thank you, dude. Speedway curbside to go, dude. I love it.
Oh, man, are we ever – that's a world I want to live in where I can order Speedway on my phone, have it freshly made from them, and then pick it up. Have you ever had Sheets?
Yeah, Sheets is good.
I mean, if we had Sheets, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. That's a toss-up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would take Sheets over, but like, I think Sheets is better quality. I just fuck with Speedway so much, like it's the only rewards thing that I like really take seriously, man. I mean,
Okay.
I think we talked about it a little bit on the pot, like when it happened, but I did like most of my Christmas shopping with my Speedy reward points this year.
We we did not talk about this. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I had forgotten about it for like 3 or 4 years in college or whatever. Okay, like I had 95,000 Speedy points.
Holy shit.
So I just got like $50 gift cards to Starbucks and Target and Speedway gas cards and iTunes and Amazon. I just bought all these gift certificates for free using my, Speedway reward points.
Just from getting a burger out of a cooler.
A burger out of a cooler, or for a long time, pack of Marlboro Lights in a soft pack. Now it's Jewel Pods. It's been a lot of White Claw, a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
So much coffee.
Yeah, and
yeah.
like, why? I mean, especially since you could hit Speedway with a rock from your back door.
Oh yeah, right. Like right now, for real, I could throw a rock and hit Speedway.
It's not an exaggeration. It is just real.
A stone's throw.
A stone's throw. And so, why do you even own a coffee maker when you have one?
Yeah, I don't know. Even
feet.
but the coffee maker at home is still even cheaper than Speedway.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a big old thing of Folgers. It's $6.99, and it makes dozens and dozens and dozens of cups of coffee.
Right. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not a big coffee guy.
No, you're not.
Yeah. You know what I've been drinking that is, because it gives me too much anxiety, and I don't know why. Like, it's just sometimes just a flip switched in my brain.
I get it.
And like, it got bad. But you know what doesn't give me anxiety, and I start my morning with it, and it's fucking insane? Cocaine. No. Sugar-free. Excuse me. Sugar-free Red Bull.
I love a sugar-free Red Bull.
I mean, come on. I know I sound like a crazy person. That's like, I wake up and it gives me wings. Like that's how I'm starting. And people are like, that's just how. I mean,
yeah.
It works. I don't question success.
Yeah. You should. Have you ever had matcha tea?
Is that like thick tea? It's like
green matcha.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's not that thick. It's good, man. You make it with some oat milk or some shit.
Ooh,
I love it.
Horny.
Yeah, I love oat milk.
You know what I did today that I haven't done in a while?
It sounded like you just said al dente.
Al dente. It is.
Al dente.
You know al dente. What I haven't done in a long time, but I did it today. For lunch, I had a smoothie.
Oh, there you go, bitch.
Like, it was just some vanilla almond milk, yogurt, blueberries, kale, raspberries.
Get in there.
What a way to replace a meal.
Yeah, it's so tasty, man. Love a good smoothie.
So,
I'm a juicer boy too.
See, I haven't juiced in a long time.
I love a good juice cleanse. A couple days in a row, you just bang a couple juices throughout the day and try to eat healthy. Good.
Well, I mean, I eat healthy now. In general. Like tonight we had baked chicken with broccoli and sprouts. I mean, come on.
Love some sprouts.
Love sprouts. But yeah, so you went to a show. I had a show on Tuesday.
Yeah, baby.
Fireside. We did the show at 5 Points Alley, and it was great. We had 35, 40 people show up. They were
so great.
We only had 2 problems that walked in off the street and into the park, and I took care of them. One lady just started heckling John, and she just was like, fat and stupid.
Were they homeless people?
I think they were just vagrants. They weren't homeless. They were just ne'er-do-wells. And this lady just starts heckling, slurring John, and I just go, shh. And eventually she gets up to leave. And I go up to Fireside to get a drink because I finished mine. And she's just walking in the street just going, that wasn't comedy. That wasn't comedy.
Oh.
And I was
That's
like, actually,
awful.
it was, but you are too dumb to realize it.
You're stupid.
You're dumb. Then this guy just shows up and starts walking in between people, walking around asking for a cigarette.
During the show?
While Seymour's on stage. So I go up to him, I'm like, hey, man, can you please stop asking people for cigarettes? We got a show going on. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, Black Power. I'm like, this isn't the time for that, but okay. And then he walks up to the front of the stage and just starts trying to have a conversation with Chris.
That's so wild. I mean, it's going to happen when you do shit outside for sure. Here's
what I did, man. I just went up to him. I went, hey, man, stop. This is it. Don't make me call the police. You have to. And he goes, okay. And he walks to the side, and then he starts to come back to the crowd. And I walk up to him. I'm like, hey, man, I will fucking call the cops. We have a show going on. You need to leave. He's like, I'm just looking for a cigarette. I'm like, go over there. Just go look over there. I don't care where, anywhere else but here.
People don't have cigarettes here, sir.
Yeah, sir. Can't you see we've all switched? We're hitting these robot dicks.
Yeah.
Bills. But
yeah, it sounds like a good spot. I mean, it's tucked back in there between those buildings. It's in a little park.
Yeah.
The some of the foot traffic, it doesn't surprise me that there were a few little missteps, but sounds like it was handled pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I took care of it. From working the door at Go Bananas for how long? I'll tell anybody to fuck off. But like, it's a perfect spot behind Gomez on Gilbert Avenue. Like, it literally is a neat little surprise when you show up. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Next one's not this coming Tuesday, but the next one. But I'll be out of town, so John is running it with someone else. He hasn't decided yet. And I've got some really cool news for rounding third and heading for home. So I'm pretty pumped. Got something else to talk about. There's something else I wanted to. Oh, my last thing. So how I found the Empress chili recipe, the original Empress chili recipe.
Yeah.
I am going to make smoked Cincinnati chili.
Okay.
I am making it on the egg. I'm going to make the chili, and then underneath I'm going to just have that fire going and a cast iron, like a big old fucker. Like a, what is that thing called? A Dutch oven.
Cauldron, yeah.
Cauldron? Yeah, I'm the chili witch. Watch out. And I'm going to fucking hickory smoke some chili and see how it turns out.
Damn, okay.
And then that's the first step towards the chili cart.
Yeah, baby.
Here comes
Chili Billy's glory. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm so pumped. So, yeah, man, once I figure out that recipe, dude, it's time to fucking get it going.
Get you a fucking hot dog cart, man.
I'd
bark for you.
Dude, I think I'm going to start doing pop-ups at bars first to see what the general, acceptance is. Like, I bet Karis would let me do it at Belle and the Bear.
For sure she would. She
would be psyched. And there's a couple other places I could do it. Like, I got friends at, Mecca would probably let me do it on a
yeah, very likely.
In front of Liberties. I mean, there's a lot of options. So I'm excited. I'm motivated. I got some, other things to do while comedy isn't happening, and who knows when it will fully come back, because winter is coming. It's cool to do these outdoor shows, but guess what? We live in a place that has all the fucking seasons.
That's right. We got all of the seasons. I don't know, man. I see, even if it's, I would do a show outside and just have everybody dress really, really warmly and just, have fires. For real. Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be really fun, but it also
called chili comedy.
Oh, chili comedy with Chili Billy.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, I'm into it. Dude, I don't care. I want comedy to happen in any situation, any way, shape, or form. That's literally what we can do right now, scrounge up and make anything happen. I'm finally going on the road for the first time in months.
Yeah.
On Saturday. I couldn't be more excited. And I have to figure out how to do 20 to 25 minutes. It's scrapping so much shit because I'm not fat.
Yeah, you're not fat anymore.
I know. I'm looking through my notebooks. I'm like, I am so fucked. I'm gonna have to riff for like 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, just do some riffing.
I'll do some riffing. I've got some old stories to pull out and stuff, like jokes that don't, I'll be fine. It's just a general concern. I know I'll be fine. I have the material that isn't there.
I mean, you could do some of them. Like, you can be like, these were funnier back when I was very fat.
Right.
But, 1 month before the quarantine started, I started to lose a lot of weight. I mean, it's funny just you riffing about being strict on a diet while the world is ending.
Right.
It's like, who gives a fuck, but also good. It's like, now's the time to change your life. It's awesome.
Yeah. And like, who fucking cares? I mean, like, I'm at the, like, we've talked about this, like not writing as much because, there's nothing like the world's ending, all this stuff. But now that I have dates on the calendar, I feel good about it. And I'm writing and getting.
You got to start writing again.
It's great. It's the motivation I needed, and I feel good about it. So,
ooh.
Yeah. But, well, I'm trying to think here. I think it's.
I mean, we've just kind of been sitting there avoiding talking about the Reds.
I know
because it's been a huge supreme bummer, man.
Yeah.
I mean, our Trevor Bauer, he looked good. Luis, I don't know. I mean, Sonny is still the Whites. I mean, but that's not really the theme. I mean, the theme isn't our starting pitching. It's middle relief. And even bigger than that, it is our bats are just completely dead. I mean.
Speaking of bats, how's your sack? Is it nice and shaved?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's pretty shaved at the moment. Yes. Yes, mine is clean. I've been keeping it very clean during the quarantine.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't want to fool around with a big bush, especially not when Corona is still a thing and you need to keep everything tight and you're in closed quarters with your lover. And that's why I fuck with Manscaped so heavily because I think we've all been there. What's the most you've ever bled while trimming your balls there, Bill?
I've lost at least 4 quarts of blood.
4 quarts of blood. I thought that. How many are in the human body?
I think it's like 6.
God damn.
Yeah, I was getting in there.
You were just about died, man.
It was real close.
2020, it's just been a year of things happening that are completely out of your control. But now there's just one thing that you can have firmly in your control, and that's shaving your bush.
Yes.
They're back sponsoring us, baby. Manscaped, they're here to remind you to do so. I know I keep up with it. I still don't have that Lawnmower 3.0 yet, but I can't wait to get it because it's waterproof, comes with an LED light. You can do it in the dark. You can do it in the shower. You can do it in a lake. It doesn't really matter. Plus, that battery charges up for an hour and a half, 90 minutes. They also just released the Shears 2.0 nail kit. It's perfect add-on. Yeah, so get your nails, get a mani and pedi on top of getting your pubes. If it's a mani and a pedi, what is your pubes? What is getting your pubes cut?
A pubie?
A pubie. Okay, that makes sense. Get you a mani, a pedi, and a pubie. Obviously, the crop preserver. I'm probably just about out of that. You throw it on your balls. It's a nice deodorant. It's good in those hot summer months that we're in the middle of. All sorts of things at Manscaped. In fact, if our listeners of this show, it's a good deal. We'll get 20% off and free shipping with the code armchair at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code armchair. It's time to grab 2020 by the horns and shaving that front trunk, baby.
Yeah, shave that hog.
Just go on and shave that hog, man. Shave that hog, but don't shave any points. And if you don't want any points shaved, then you need to go to a place that you can trust to make your online bets. And it's got the name in the title. Let's go ahead and just plug it. betonline.ag. It's a fact, baby. Sports are coming back. And with that, your chance to bet on them with our exclusive wagering partner, betonline.ag. Major League Baseball is back in full swing, and there's no shortage of ways to get in on the action. It has all the odds, futures, and prop bets you want to be on. You can also tune in to Floyd Money Mayweather. He joins the Bet Online team in a new segment called The Ice is Right, where he talks about his expansive jewelry collection. He'll give you the chance to win some great prizes and bet on his cost of his bling. Sounds terrible. Visit betonline.ag today to check out all the odds and up-to-date sports news. Don't forget to sign up and take advantage of all the welcome back to sports bonuses. Bet Online, your online wagering experts. Get after it, baby.
Get it, bish.
Boom, son. Not a bad read. I think we did pretty well on both of the reads today, Bilson.
You, sir, did a great job on the read.
Thank you there. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I like that shaving point segue into the second betonline.ag.
I wish you would have seen it because I was clapping.
Oh, you liked it? Okay,
I
cool.
was
Yeah.
huge. And now, you know what? I was very quiet because I was just letting it run, you know?
Yeah, just got to let it go, man. Those Manscapes it's a long one. And all the read is like, don't read this. Just make it seem natural and riff. And it's like, okay, well, sorry.
Sorry, we're going to figure it out.
Sorry that I just sold you 1 million units off of that one read. So
Yeah.
You're fucking welcome.
Yeah, if Manscaped wants to use that read for their
You can be official.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm grabbing a screenshot for the Instagram right now and look good. Got it. I look like a fucking crazy person.
Yes, you do, baby, because you just went through and looked at all the Reds' offensive stats and pitching stats, which will make you into a crazy person.
Now, here's what's crazy. When you said that Major League Baseball was in full swing, it's not true because the Reds aren't swinging. Come on!
They are not swinging.
Let's go through the week. Friday was brutal. Friday was brutal. We lost 2-7. Luis Castillo.
It was just a slow burn.
It was, and he just didn't have his shit together.
No, not dominant at all.
No, it was here's the line. I mean, it's bad. I mean, it's bad. Luis's line, I mean, okay, look, it could have been worse. It sounds worse than it is. Luis Castillo, 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts.
It's not good.
It's not good compared to the other starts that everyone else had. But, that's enough to keep you in the game.
You would like to hope.
You would. But it's not working out. It's just – and, you know, Castellanos had a double. And Spencer, we're making we made the Tigers starting staff look.
Spencer Turnbow owned us twice.
Dude, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, and a walk.
Yeah, that was his second time against us.
It's infuriating. Okay. And Rizal just blew the game open. I don't know, man. It was bad. And Rizal looked like trash. His shit was flat, and he couldn't place it where he needed it to be.
Yeah.
Saturday, I really just want to get in for the rest of the week because I just want to forget about Friday. Saturday was a shit show.
Yeah.
They fucking canceled the game. They delayed it 8 minutes before start of the game.
Yeah, I know.
And Bauer's supposed to start, and how intricate his warm-up and getting his arm loose is.
He was livid, man. He was completely laid in on Twitter, dude. He went the fuck in, man. You pulled those up?
Oh, yeah. And also, he didn't just go in. He was right. He couldn't have been more right about everything that he said.
Oh, yeah. He was accurate.
Here's the tweet. Postpone the game before starters start throwing or play through it. You can't postpone a game 8 minutes before it's supposed to start. Just because it's a shortened season doesn't mean you can change all the rules all of a sudden. Figure it the fuck out. First, you move the damn game up 5 hours the day before. Then you let starters get hot for the game and then delay it 8 minutes before game time. Never in my 10-year career have I seen something so amateur. Not in the minor leagues, not in the big leagues. Never even saw it in college at MLB.
Added them.
Adam, hey, Manfred, you can't miss this one, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
And
And he just continues to miss.
Yeah, he was totally right. And here's what's crazy. They kept trying to play God, and guess what fucking happened? They could have played the game at the time it was scheduled.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Too many fucking cooks in the kitchen, man.
Right. Like, who in the fuck his job is it in Detroit or MLB to read the radar? Because I'm reading it like, I don't see this. I don't see why are we doing this?
I know. It was a pretty bad one. Luckily, the Reds the next day ended up winning 2 games in a row with 7-inning double headers. We swept that. They were some fun games.
Yeah. I mean, Disco, his first start back, looked dominant in his short amount of time. It's 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 Ks, no runs.
Yeah, Disco looked good, man.
And
Disco looked good.
And Castellanos was the offense.
He is. I mean, Joey is performing pretty well. He's performing better than what we were hoping. Like he's barreling the ball. His average isn't. I don't think his average is as high as like. It's not a good moniker of how well he's hitting the ball.
No, his average is 236 at the moment.
Yeah, see, that's not great, but
he's crazy.
He's had some good at bats. But I mean, right now, Nicholas Castellanos is like the only thing from keeping us completely catonic.
Oh, of course. I mean, and he was NL Player of the Week. And
I saw a stat yesterday that if you take his average out and the the mean average of the Cincinnati Reds without Nicholas Castellanos in the lineup is $186.
Yep.
I think that was came in from Mike Webster.
Yeah, and I wrote that down too. And here's another thing that's crazy. 5 of your regular starters or another bench piece, if you will, because Moose is out, so Farmer's playing second. 5 hitters are hitting under 200 that are in your lineup.
That is so wild.
As of
Winker.
Yep.
Gino.
Yep.
Van Meter.
Well, I didn't count him. He's gone.
Okay. Gino, Winker. Who else is Irvin?
Didn't have him on the list. That's a good one. He's batting .093.
Yeah, I know. Very bad. Who else?
Okay, I'm writing it down. Hold on. You have Galvis batting 194.
Galvis.
Kyle Farmer's batting 143. And Buck and Bumper Fart Cart, Tucker, Barnhart, flat 200 at the Mendoza line.
God dang, man. That is not the problem we thought we were going to have on this team. I mean, we were looking through some seriously rose-colored glasses, being very optimistic, especially coming out of COVID and shit. But, like, man, I thought we had one of the best offensive in the league, and statistically, 15 games into the season, we have one of the worst.
Yeah, how about this? This is gross. After I don't know if this included tonight's game or not. This is from Baseball Reference. Our team average is 206. That includes Castellanos. Our on-base percentage is 317, and our slugging is 396. That means we're not even getting out of the fucking infield.
Dude, if you just look at how bad of you say 317 on-base percentage?
That's atrocious.
Okay, so you round that up to 32. Let's say that's 33. That's 1 out of every 3. That's 3 out of 9. So every 3 innings, every 3 innings, 3 people get on base over those entire 3 innings. That is not threatening at all, man. There is no threat there. It is no. I mean, it's not even like there's nothing going on there. A team on base percentage of like less than a third, man.
I know.
It's bad. It's so bad. You can't win games. It's a miracle that we have won games, and the only reason we have is whatever our erratic pitching is just happens to be on a high point that night.
Right. Well, also something you need to think about. I mean, let's get with Sunday with Castellanos' 3-run dinger. Then you have the error that gives up 3 runs.
Yeah.
That is just, and you saw it get course corrected this week, but that's just because Nick didn't have great communication in center field. Castellanos kept calling for it, and Senzel's like not calling him off, not being the leader in the outfield, and just let it drift on him, and it almost cost us the game. Thank God for Shogo Akiyama hitting that one to the right side of the infield and scoring.
It was that was such a victory to go out and win that game and then go out and win the next game.
Yeah.
Because to just fuck the duck like that, if we had lost that game, if we had gone out and gone 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 7th and then lost it in the bottom of the 7th, there's no way we'd go out and win game 2.
No.
You know, so it was a big momentum to go out there. Castellanos fucks it up 3-3. Now he's accountable for all 6 runs in the game.
Yep.
And we just went base hit, 3 in a row, scored a run, went out there, and then Rossi just shut him the fuck down. Yep. That was a fun moment. I was listening on the radio. That was a good one.
It was a great moment.
Yeah.
And here's something that I think happened before that game that really got some shit moving in the right direction. Was C. Trent tweeted that Saturday, the Reds fall. The best, or that they did that, Friday. This is on Friday. The Reds fall. The best they can do with a Tigers team that lost 114 games a year ago is split. The schedule was supposed to help them, but they needed to help themselves. And then Scooter rides in and tweets, "That's baseball, C. Trent. If they can't make it to the playoffs without pitching, then I'm not watching baseball ever again. A consistent lineup never hurts. Tell the skipper we know it's been hard with the COVID, but still every hitter likes to be in a consistent spot in the lineup." And that was and then after that, it stayed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You had Castellanos in that 2-hole.
Yep. Well, they moved him. He was in the 5th hole all the whole time. He was NL Player of the Week, and now they move him from the 5 to the 2. That happened tonight, and I don't understand that. Like, I genuinely don't understand it. You have what was deemed the hottest hitter in baseball.
He won the award. I know, and you move him in the lineup. It's weird.
Why? What are you doing? I think that David Bell at this point, like, everyone's saying, oh, yeah, the manager doesn't make that much of an impact on the game. The game is running without them. It's streamlined. The manager has less and less decisions to make, and David Bell's just like, hold my fucking beer.
He makes a decision every single time he can, if that makes any sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's even in question, do you let this guy finish the game, or do you bring him in, or do you pinch hit here, or just because you fucking can means that he is going to every time. It's so frustrating.
Yep. And it's like, as soon as he can get to a pinch hitter, he's doing it. He's like, oh, I can put in a match. He sees the matchup, like righty, lefty, lefty, righty, but he doesn't look at the numbers.
Yes, exactly. Phillip Ervin, he eats up left-handed batters, but at the moment, he is 1 for 17 this season. So just stick with Senzel or whoever the fuck is hitting, you know?
Or Shogo. Leave him in.
Yeah, I know.
I understand Winker can't hit lefties, but you know what? He's got to figure it out or he's not a big leaguer. And at this point, I mean, he got hot tonight. I think he went 2 for 4. And that strike 3 call on him tonight was garbage.
Bad. There's been a lot of that.
And that was what happened Saturday. Remember that first game with Tyler Alexander tying Seaver's record with 10 Ks or whatever?
Yeah.
Here, 10 Ks in his first 10 batters. Here's the thing. That strike zone was wide as fuck.
Yeah, it was. It was like 2 or 3 balls out, in, up, and down.
He was just like, let's go.
Gino got – and see, that's another thing is it's like Gino, who is ice fucking cold, Gino is batting under 100. It's very bad. And he's got 3 hits this year. One of them's a dinger. So Gino, it's been very bad. And then it's all the more frustrating when you see a guy like Suarez, who's, whatever he is, 3 for 30, get rung up on a 2-seam fastball below his knees.
Yep.
Because then, that everything counts. Like, it's important for a guy like Suarez right now, even to like go and reach on a fielder's choice. Like he needs to strike a ball and end up on first base.
Yep.
Yeah, like he is just so fucked mentally. And then he got rung up last game. Not tonight where we just got completely fucking drubbed. But
at least Saturday, let's keep on the positive stuff.
Yeah.
Sunday, the second game Sunday, Bauer pitched a complete 7-inning game. The Reds participated in the first doubleheader that was 7 innings.
Yeah.
Since like the late 1800s.
And then that first game also, we got a perfect inning from Mikey Biceps and a perfect inning from Rossi.
Exactly.
And then Bauer came out and just fucking showed up, man.
7 innings.
Did the Conor McGregor walk after?
Of course you do the strut after you pitch a complete game, have 2 hits and 7 Ks. You strut it. And he was on fire because of what happened the day before. Guy's a monster. He's on pace. I mean, him, Sonny, both look gross.
Incredible.
And Malley, think about that. I saw this tweet. The Reds, Malley, Sonny, and Bauer, 1.72, 1.77, 1.78 ERA, best in the bigs.
Yeah, I know, man. So fucking frustrating. We're 5-8.
And then Monday we came out. Sonny had a great game. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 8 goddamn Ks. Castellanos hits that dinger to fuck up Shane Bieber's streak.
Hell yeah.
And
Bieber, by the way,
Yeah.
Just a grown man.
Grown man. Here is where I want to give all the love to my boy Shogo Akiyama. Guy works a walk to get on. Or wait. Was that Monday? That was Monday. Because the Tuesday was the Bieber. Sorry, I got my days confused. But Monday, Shogo gets on with a walk. Game's on the line. And there was at least, Plesac threw the ball over, 8, 9 times?
8, 9 times, yeah.
And Shogo has him so flustered. And Votto's working the count. It's a 3-2 count. And Plesac leaves one inside. And Votto, choked up, halfway up the goddamn bat, hits it over the right field wall into the Charmin tarp.
That was so awesome, man.
It was perfect. That is why you sign the guy.
Yeah.
And of course, after today, maybe, I don't know if this includes today's game, but I mean, Shogo it's not great, but it's a 275 on base percentage. It's not good. It's not good right now.
No.
But he's working counts. He's being a good leadoff hitter. And for a rookie who, after beginning this week, hadn't finished a game yet, I'm still just thoroughly impressed and can't wait to see him work it all out through the rest of the season.
Numbers clearly aren't there, but the sample size of him on the field, when he does get on the field, plays are being made. He does make a difference. It's because we were talking about it when it was happening. That is why you have a little fucking guy flirting over on first base. You take the guy's head out from between his ears, you leave one up, and Joey hits it over the fucking wall.
And that's
it was really cool. And I mean, the first game on Sunday, Shogo had the game-winning RBI. He had the last hit of the game. So
right. I mean, it's just not, the numbers aren't there yet, and they will come around. I'll be happy if he ends the season with, I mean, it might not happen, but a 320 on base or 340 on base with a 280 average. I mean, hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
That's what you pay him for, and you just
rookie season, the whole fucking season, 60 games.
Yeah. And Monday after the game, was that not the best press conference
from Joey, dude?
And
totally.
Post-game interview.
So good.
Said that
I love that man.
I do too. We are privileged to have him. I mean, he said Jim Day smelled like passion fruit.
Yeah.
From 30 feet away, saying Jim Day.
Smells like passion fruit.
I can smell you, Jim. You smell like passion fruit. And then Jim comes out and he says, hey, Joey, you weren't feeling well and things weren't going great. And then Joey just goes, Jim, we're getting a little personal here. I think this is a HIPAA violation.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim's like, I'm sorry. And Joey's like, I'm just messing with you, man. No, I just did the right thing. I checked. I did had my symptoms.
Everything that comes out of his mouth is the best, dude. He's just so great. That's why it's also part of the reason why I'm so fucking frustrated by this team right now.
I know.
This should be our moment. This should be a moment right now.
Yeah. And here's another moment. Joey had the press conference, said he's going to buy a whole section.
Yeah, for $70,000.
Love it.
Ain't nothing for the guy, man. And, dude, I need to see all of them. I want to see all different kinds of Joey, dude.
So many Mountie Joeys. There better be the donkey.
Yeah, mounted Joey, the donkey. I need, like, pre-draft Joey, like, before we even drafted him. Like senior picture Joey.
Oh, where he's wearing his perfect game jersey.
Yeah, the perfect game one.
But that was really cool. Tuesday, man, Tyler Malley, how are you going to pull him out of the rotation? 6 innings.
I know.
Pitch, sorry, that was Sunday. Monday, yeah, Tuesday, Malley was dominant. 6 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, 6 Ks. You have the guy who gives up 1 hit, and then you have the combination of Strop, Sims, and Jones fucking blow it.
Yeah.
Blow it.
Yeah.
How? And how do you have Nate Jones in there before you put in Amir, who is lights
I know. Out? Amir has been lights out this season. He hasn't been the problem. He's got an ERA under 1.5.
Yeah, he's only given up a dinger.
Yeah, 1 dinger, and that's going to happen because he throws the ball 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, and
dude, the usage of some of these guys, I mean, like the Jones thing, and then even for a while it was like Lorenzen. You put him in, and you're just holding your fucking breath. I know, man. It's Strop. Sims has had a couple good outings, but overall, like,
yeah,
it's too short of a season.
And then Lorenzen blew it again last night. But Tuesday, anyway, what really sucked about Tuesday was Moose got dinged again, and now he has a bruise. Like, he's got a bruised quad. David Bell says we'll have him back Friday.
Well, yeah, and Nicky Senzel.
He scratched up the couch.
Nicky Senzel slid in and fucked up his ring finger on his hand, missed a game. I mean, he ended up DHing, but still, like,
right.
It's not the time, man. It's just, I wish we could have at least, I mean, tonight, Jesus Christ.
Well, TJ Antone had a solid start, 4 1/3, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 4 Ks. But I rewatched that game because we watched it last night, and Bell made the right move pulling him, but it was just Lorenzen blowing it because he was losing control. He was starting to slip, but it's his first major league start.
Yeah, he looked good.
But he still looked good.
I mean, we were watching live there a couple big league fucking moments. Can't remember what inning, 2nd or 3rd. Bases loaded, 1 out. Francisco Lindor hitting from the left side of the plate. Double play, 4-6-3.
I know.
It's a pretty, he showed some fucking balls. It was good.
Here's something I need to bring up before we talk about tonight. This is gross. And this is hard to read. The Reds have the most unearned runs allowed with 13. That's 20%, 27% of their runs allowed this fucking season.
For unearned defense.
Galvis has been atrocious.
Rarely do you think of it.
His bat is not even close to worth it to having that in the lineup.
No.
If he keeps this up and he's not hitting, give me 2, 3 really fucking good reasons why Jose Siri isn't up here in the bigs.
Right, yeah.
Give me some really good ones, because at this point I'm running out of patience. We already knew that shortstop was a glaring hole, and we said it was going to be okay because Galvis was an average to above average defender, and now he's proving that he's not.
Yeah.
And if you can't have that, I mean, what's the point?
I know.
What's the point of having him play there? At this point, figure it out and put somebody else there that has a touch of a better glove and maybe can hit a little bit better. Or make a move and get yourself a veteran shortstop while you got time.
We've got to go on a little run here right now. We've got one more in Cleveland, right? Or no?
No, it's over.
It's over at Cleveland.
We're going to Milwaukee, and they just played the White Sox, and they played them. That was a good series. But
I mean, we got to sweep them.
We're
hoping, 5-8.
You got to, but I'm just hoping for just a series win.
Yeah, we need to win it. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, tonight was brutal. Luis it wasn't like he was off again, but it was 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 9 Ks. He wasn't his best again. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't his best. That should be enough to keep you in a game.
Yeah, agreed.
And it happened, and then the bullpen exploded again with Jose De Leon, and who else was in? Jose De Leon had one good inning, then went out and just shit the bed, and Freddie Benavides just let it run. And I'm like, because you didn't have really that many other arms ready. And after that, you're down 3-0. And then all of a sudden you see it's 13-0. And Matt Davidson pitches and goes out and has a lights-out performance.
Yeah, looked good. 1
inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 K, no runs.
Yeah, struck a guy out. I know, man. It's frustrating. We've been doing this podcast for a while, and, I mean, yeah, it can be a hard team to be rooting for and be invested in, but we've known that for a while.
But Tucker said something tonight. I got 2 more things, and then I'm going to rant, and then I'm going to be pissed going to bed.
Huh?
Tucker was asked tonight, like, hey, do you guys – do you think – Trent asked Tucker, like, hey, do you think that, like, how when you're hitting well, it's infectious, but when you're not hitting, it's also infectious? He's like – and Tucker said, yeah, the pressure continues to escalate when you try and grind out runs. It's just – they're all feeling it. And
yeah, for sure. How could they not? I feel for them, but goddamn.
And then Joe Luckup tweeted this. He said, the only other time the Reds had a starting rotation with an ERA less than 2.5 and a bullpen higher than 7 after 11 team games was 1981. They had a 2.2 ERA, the starting staff, 7.9 bullpen staff. The year the Reds finished with the best record in Major League Baseball and didn't make the playoffs. So 2020 has its template.
The best record in Major League Baseball and didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, that was that split season with the strike in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
And the Reds have now gone 22 innings without scoring a run. 22.
Haven't scored a run in 22 innings.
22. What is happening? They aren't supposed to be this bad. David Bell gets on the podium after the game, and it's just like, well, we're too talented to be this bad. You are. Figure it out or stop fucking with the lineup.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense.
It's too much. It's atrocious. It's a travesty. This team shouldn't be this bad. This bullpen shouldn't be this bad. Like, what is happening that we don't know about that made everyone just –
I mean, let's not underestimate the fact that they're freaking out about living in the United States of COVID, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like these guys are fucking – imagine. I have a hard time doing my day-to-day tasks just because I'm freaked out about the future. I mean, it's like it's only an excuse for so far, but it's like it really barely makes fucking sense. The talent on this team is so fucking good.
That's not COVID.
Yeah,
those numbers aren't COVID.
Yeah.
That's just poor plate discipline. That's chasing. There's so many things that they're doing wrong at the dish. That's not COVID. That's something else. That collectively, are they feeling the pressure like Tucker said?
Of course.
And Moose
their heads clearly aren't in it. And I mean, it's like, yeah, Moose and Senzel missed some games because of COVID, and then they didn't have it. And then yeah, dude, it's Fucksville.
It's ridiculous. Let's talk about the upcoming schedule for this week. We got a 3 spot in We got a 3-spot in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's not playing great baseball either, so that could be good. It's 8:10 start tomorrow, 7:10 on Saturday, 2:10 on Sunday, and then we come back home. And this is where the schedule gets easy, and this is where you should be feeling good, and you should make a push. 2 at home against KC, 4 at home against Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh, I watched them today, man. They're scrappy. They beat the Twins in the bottom of the 9th today.
This team, man, I know. I need to see them win a dogfight. That's why I was so encouraged when we ended up winning that game in the top of the 7th after the Castellanos error. But, like, it sounds so hacky and cliche, but, like, this team, it doesn't seem like they got any dog in them. Like, they're not very scrappy. They don't seem scrappy. We need a loud vocal leader. I need somebody to fucking slam a trash can down or take a baseball bat to a Gatorade jug or some shit. And I just don't know where it's going to come from.
Individually, there is so much swag.
Yeah.
Bauer with the strut. Sonny with the buttons undone with the chain hanging out. Joey at the press conference.
Yeah.
I mean, Castellanos hitting dingers with the chain flying.
Yeah.
There is individually so much swag.
No team camaraderie.
Exactly. And maybe it's not having – and it's got to be affected by not having Moose on the field. It's clearly that. And I don't know what he's doing in the clubhouse, but I'm also assuming that he's loud and boisterous and takes a leadership role when he's in it. But when he's not in the lineup, he's not doing that, man. I didn't think that to say this, like I didn't think this would happen, but this offense now runs around and through Mike Moustakas.
Yeah.
And because it's not Gino, man. It's not Gino this year. Gino hasn't looked right. No. He's in his head and the pressure's there. And he if he doesn't get out of this in the next week, man, I don't know if Gino will have a good season. Like,
right. Oh, yeah.
We'll be, 2 more weeks and we're halfway there.
Yeah. In 2 games, we'll be a quarter through the season.
And you have Gino batting a fourth.
Less than 100.
I don't know. Do you just keep bringing guys up and DFAing and send him back down to fix his bullpen? Do you make a move in the middle before the deadline and try and get some bullpen help? Like you kind of have to see where you're at and say, is it worth trading off some pieces to make a push?
Yeah.
And with the expanded playoffs, I didn't expect – I was like, oh, we're shoo-in. Now it's like, oh, my God, this might – when half the league makes it in.
I know. Half the fucking league. We've got to make a push, dude. We've got to make a push or we're going to be at the outside looking in and it's going to fucking suck.
And Castellanos will walk. Bauer will walk.
They will all be gone, dude. And they will all be gone, and we will have gotten 2020.
Here's what happens if the Reds don't make the playoffs. Castellanos walks. Bauer, I'd say it's a 50-50 shot that he re-signs, but we're going to have to spend the money, and I think they will. Bell is fired. Krall is fired.
Yeah.
No way around it. I hate it. But
I don't know if it's fair, but probably.
Life isn't fair, but you're looking for results.
Yeah.
I just hope this weekend. Here's what's scary, too, about Milwaukee. That hotel the Reds are staying in, guess who was just in there? The St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
That's scary as shit. They're not in the same common areas, but, man. Like, are they going to change all the air vents? Are they gonna replace all your air filters? Like, that's scary shit.
Damn, yeah. No kidding.
I don't know, but we'll see what happens this week. You can only hope. And
who do we got going? Who all do we got going? We've got
Bauer tomorrow. Saturday Disco. How gross is this? It almost looks like fucking Disco didn't even pitch. He's 0-0 with a 0 ERA.
Yeah, right.
And then Sunday, you have Sunny.
Yeah. I mean, that's Bauer, Disco, Sunny. We should win. God damn it. Let's sweep. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
On Monday morning, we're going to be a 500 ball team.
Yep. And tomorrow night, it's going to be nice. I'm going to put my TV out on the roof, and hopefully that's the good luck charm, and I smoke.
Dude, I'll come hang.
Yeah. I think J-Dog's coming over too.
That sounds fun.
So, well, let's round third and head for home.
Shall we?
I'm trying to think if we forgot anything. Oh, happy birthday, Hunter Green. He just turned 21.
Jeez. Did you say you had something exciting for rounding third headed for home?
I do. You go first.
I've just got the Go Bananas shows, man.
We have Go Bananas. Saturday, I'm in Rockford, Kentucky. If you're close, I'm at a winery. Just Google Winery Rockford, and I'm probably there in the middle of a field. It should be fun. Okay. Here we go. August 30th, Rand Barnacle and I will be running a show at Mecca.
Okay.
We'll be on the roof, screaming comedy down to everybody. So we'll see how that goes. And August 18th, I won't be there, but another show at 5 Points Alley. It's going to be great.
Nice.
It's been great before. The first one was great, so we'll see if it continues to be great and see who keeps coming out. Thanks to everybody who came out. August 14th, Leroy will be hosting the Friday show at Go Bananas. I will be hosting the Saturday one. We're filming a promo on Sunday, so that'll be cool. Yeah, man. So stuff's moving. Stuff's shaking.
Moving it right along, baby. That's awesome, man. I can't wait for these shows up at the club. It'll be great.
I'm really excited. Rand did a great job painting the stage, and I'm getting and tomorrow I'm getting my version of a banana tattoo.
Oh, are you getting that tomorrow?
I am at 5:30.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
I'm gonna go like here.
Hell yeah, dude. Are you gonna make it vulgar at all?
Dude, so my guy Crocodile Jackson, who I love, I sent it to Mike Dye, who draws on Rand, and I was like, I want what dear friend of the pod, Danny Gamble, did. I was like, I want a mix of what Danny Gamble did with the new logo and what this guy Crocodile Jackson does. And he's like, gotcha covered. So I haven't seen it yet. He hasn't emailed over the design. So I'm going to see it Friday.
That's exciting.
Man, I can't wait. It's been a decade since I've gotten my last tattoo.
Damn. Yeah. I can't wait for you, man.
I'm so pumped. I feel like Pandora's box is open. The next thing you know, I'm going to get that one. Then I'm going to get one of my cats. And
oh, for sure.
So,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah. And also, here's something crazy. Turns out Mike DeWine does not have COVID. It was a false positive.
Oh, my God. For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Ezra's looking at me like, what are you doing, Dad?
Damn, man. Well, yeah, I'll come over and fuck around, watch the game tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Dope. On the roof, smoking stogies, being men.
And the Reds are gonna sweep the fucking Brewers. We're gonna win 5 games in a row. Next time we talk, the Reds are gonna be 10-8.
Boy, would I love that.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, man.
I believe in it. Thanks to our sponsors, betonline.ag and Manscaped and this sweet little angel, Ezra.
Sweet little Ezzy boy.
Anything else?
That's all I got, man. Fuck yeah. Just go to the club, 14th and 15th, dude.
So go to GoBananasComedy.com, buy tickets. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, go Red Legs.
Stay nasty, y'all.